Happy New Year! Today I have a short yin yoga video for you. I'm going to help you set intentions for 2020 and maybe pick a word that you're going to think about. And remember, for 2020, what do you want more of in 2020? What do you want to bring more of into your life? What are you ready to let go of? Welcome to this yin yoga practice to help you set intentions for a new year. You don't need any props, but you might like a block, maybe a bolster, perhaps a blanket. Again, you can do this practice without any props at all. Come to your hands and knees in a tabletop position, and then slowly take your hips back towards your feet. Taking your head towards the mat, perhaps putting a block underneath your forehead, moving your head back and forth and your arms back to cradle your heels. Eckhart Tolle said, "Be at least as interested in what goes on inside of you as what happens outside. If you get the inside right, the outside will fall into place." As you're relaxing here in child's pose, I want you to think about your number one goals for this year. Your personal goal, your work goals, your relationship goals, maybe your spiritual goals. I personally prefer to have my forehead on the mat. If you have a lot of trouble getting down to the mat, the block may feel useful, and it just may feel better to you. Feel your body slowly relaxing, letting go. The space between our eyebrows is our third eye. It's the seat of our intuition. Notice if anything bubbles up for you about your goals for this year. Anything that you're holding on to, any muscles that you're really contracting, let that all fall away. Feel yourself relax more into the pose. Slowly bring your hands towards the mat, pushing yourself upright. Turn so you're facing the long side of the mat. Take one leg straight out. Bring the other foot and place it against your inner thigh. You have an option to put a block on your leg and place your forehead on that block. Take your hands, palms up, close to your body. Palms up is a gesture of receptivity, which just means that you're ready to receive more. More love, more wealth, more happiness, more friendship, more challenges, more opportunities. You're ready to bring more into your life. And now, as you're holding this pose, as you're letting gravity slowly bring your head towards your knee, I want you to think about what prevents me from reaching my goals, and how can I break through that obstacle. Once again, we're thinking about that space between our eyebrows, our third eye, our intuition. The answers are all within us. We just have to listen for them. Notice if your head is slowly coming closer to your knee, not because you're forcing it, because you're letting go. This is what gets into our joints, into our tendons, into our ligaments, and slowly over time can help us to increase our range of motion, move through life with ease. Slowly turn your hands back to the mat, pushing your body back upright. Your head is the last thing to come up. Take the opposite leg out from your body. Bend the other leg. Bring the sole of your foot into your inner thigh. Place your hands, palm up, close to your body. And then slowly let your head be really heavy. I find in the first minute, I can be holding on to something, I could be tensing something. And then after a while, I remind myself to let go, to soften, that there's no reason to hold on to anything. The longer poses of Yin Yoga really allow us to relax, to go inside. To go within. Really let your neck soften. Let your shoulders relax. Feel your head being very heavy. And just feel as though stress is just flowing out of your head, into the mat, into the earth, away from you. Asking yourself, what can I do to break through my obstacles? slowly take your palms back to the mat, pushing yourself upright. Head is the last thing to come up. Turning to face the short end of your mat. And maybe windshield wiper your legs a little bit if you feel the need to release your back. Thinking about what can I let go of in 2020? What isn't serving me any longer? And if you'd like, grab that bolster now, put it on top of your legs. You can also grab the blanket, put it on top of the bolster, and you can even take your block and put your head on top of the block, really pressing between your eyebrows into that block. Personally, I prefer it without the block, but it's all about what you like. And as you're thinking about that space between your eyebrows, calling in your intuition, the part of you that already knows all the answers, I want you to think about, what do I want more of in 2020? Feel as if someone has placed a warm blanket over your shoulders and your back. You can feel them really relaxing under that warmth. And slowly, over time, maybe your head gets closer to your legs. Relax those legs. Anything you're clenching, just let go. The goal in this pose isn't to force your head down to your legs. It's to let go, let it be heavy, and just let it come to where it comes. Over time, as you repeat this practice, you may find that your range of motion in your head increases. Your head gets closer to those legs. But the point is always about letting go, looking within, being still, tapping into your intuition. What do I want more of in 2020? Slowly turn your palms over, bring your hands to the mat. Scoot yourself a little forward on the mat because we're going to be laying down. Come down to your elbows and then all the way down onto your back. Bring your feet towards your chest. You can also take one leg at a time and have one leg stretched out in front of you. If that's a little too difficult to have both into your chest. Place your hands on your knees and then just gently inhale. Push them away from your body. Exhale. Bring them a little closer. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Thinking about what are you passionate about? What would you do even if you didn't get paid for it? What are the sorts of things you do where time just flies by without you even noticing? Bring one foot back to your mat. Take your bent leg towards your shoulder. Reach down wherever you can grab onto that leg, your calf, your ankle, the outside of your foot or your big toe. And then slowly bring the other leg, bend it up, also reach behind it. If that's too much, you can take your leg straight out in front of you or have one leg bent and your foot on the mat. I want you to think about what fulfills you. What fills your heart with joy? This pose is happy baby. Little babies just do the things that make them happy. What makes you happy? Take your feet out as wide as your mat. Let your knees fall in together. Just relax your hips, relax your back. We're going to be moving into Savasana, corpse pose. A bolster underneath your knees can feel really nice here. Stretch your legs out down the mat. Let your feet fall open. Take your arms down slightly away from your body, palms near your hips. If you feel like you need more grounding, then have your palms down on the ground. And if you feel like you're ready to bring more into your life, then have your palms up. Every year I like to choose a word to focus on for the year. I'm going through a lot of family things right now, so my word for 2020 is strong, because I need to be strong. I need to be there for my family, and that's how I want to show up for 2020. And you can think about a word that you'd like to represent 2020, something that you would like to focus on for 2020. I'm going to read a list of core values, and you can choose one of those words. You can choose a word that comes to you while you're thinking about what you want in 2020. And if you subscribe to my newsletter, the link will be below this video, I've prepared a PDF with the same questions. You can go through that and maybe come up with a word for 2020 in those. So here are a few core values to think about. Accomplishment, decisiveness, compassion, respect, integrity, drive, sincere, open, accept, lead, master, calm, success, courage, family, intuitive, joy, energy, support, giving, balance. I've also prepared a meditation on abundance. That and the PDF with these questions are my gifts to you when you sign up for my newsletter. Slowly begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers, circling your ankles and your wrist, one direction, then the other. Stretch your arms up above your head, nice full body stretch. Bring one knee into your chest, then the other knee. Slowly roll over onto your right side in a fetal position, cradling your head on your arm, the other hand on your mat. Take a few breaths here. Slowly, keeping your eyes closed, push yourself to an easy seated position. Bring your hands together by the space between your eyebrows, your third eye. Sealing in this practice, calling in your intuition, knowing that the answers are all within you. And then bring them down to your heart, bowing your head over your hands. I want to hear from you. I want to know what videos you want. Do you want longer videos? Do you want shorter videos? Do you want videos on certain body parts? Do you want more videos aimed at runners? Please drop me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel to find out when new videos are added. And if you like this video, please press the like button. Thank you so much.